Come, hear the tale of our ragtag crew, brought together upon a mysterious island by fate. They have lost, they have won, and now, alongside a rebel faction, the truth on the wind, they fight against the evil Eterines. Behind it all, an alien being of immeasurable power begins to rise once again. As the land grows cold, our party stands as a light in the darkness. Now, welcome to the Swordcast Adventures. Well, if the foyer didn't take care of them, well, the study should. The tiger, the bear, the tyrannosaurus, it's fine. They'll be done with. Ugh, they're not done with. How did they take those down? Why are they taking his head? Ugh. Gah. Fine. Wait, how did they find the secret passage? Oh, no. Maybe the labyrinth will take care of them. Those minotaurs, they should do the trick. Wait, one minotaur down. Two? All of them? All four of the crystal minotaurs? Gah. May the nine hells take them! Oh no, he's not going to be happy about this.
Yeah, so you all find yourself in the middle of this cold and labyrinthian cavern. As it was seemingly carved out, it does seem man-made, and these crystal statues now lie in pieces around you. You took a short rest and bound your wounds. You now stand in the middle of this place, blue flame lit all around you, and a turn of the corner near where Metolius stands seems to be the main point of egress from here.
Did we say that we took a short rest? Is that what I heard you right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You did take a short rest.
Tight.
So you are now at the end of that short rest. You have all kind of taken your turn. Amelia, you gave everyone a bit of
10 temp HP.
Hell yeah. And yeah, you find yourself right now, as of this. The door seemingly into this place is still closed. Or at least the door that was there is no longer there, as a slab of stone has slid down and closed it off.
I believe I detected wind coming from the northwest corner.
Yes.
Yep.
When we're ready, I think this is the way to go.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Ready to go.
Which way is north again on this map?
North.
Can you see this?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a bit of a
northwest
glare.
corner. Let's do it.
Okay, so as you all gather your things and ready to continue forward, not hearing any sounds of any kind, you're able to kind of keep a base watch. As you continue around, Metolius leading the charge. Can I get a marching order, please, everyone?
I would probably be up front.
Okay.
Metolius would defer to Grimtuck.
I would probably
Got
be
it.
towards the back.
Got it.
I would probably be behind Grimtuck. Or, sorry, no, Metolius.
Okay.
I'll be wherever's left.
And then, obviously, Tika's not here. So, Grimtuck, as you turn the corner, you find a continuation of the hallway as it narrows out and now continues southwards down this passage. These still seem similar to the same walls, and there are glowing blue sconces past this point.
Okay, let's mob through. Anything stand out or anything, I don't know, look out of place or...
You can roll me a perception check.
Anything
If
I
you
could
wish.
throw a rock at to disturb again?
You can always throw a rock at things to disturb it.
That's
Can't
true.
solve all problems with rocks, Grimtuck.
I mean, I'm
Every OD&D player would disagree with you.
I got a 10.
A 10? You don't see anything specifically out of order as you kind of round this corner.
All right.
Uh,
Well, then
you all
mosey
begin. You all
along.
follow suit and see a narrowing passage, being that you'll not have to go single file for a small amount of time.
Let's do it.
You open to find what looks to be another area of passages that follow down about 40. There are two passages, one at 40 feet past where you're standing, and the other at 60. Uh, the 60-foot one seems a slight bit larger, but both of them seem to turn off to the east.
All right. Well, I'm gonna mob up to the closer one, and
Okay,
then maybe slow my pace a little bit near the end, and just kind of creep my head around the corner.
okay, creep your head and roll. Well, if you want to do a stealth check, feel free.
Yeah,
Anyone else can join in. Actually, everyone else should join in.
that's not bad. It's a 18.
That's not bad at all.
15 for Metolius.
18 as well.
16 for Elduin. Oh, wait, I have advantage because of my hood.
There you go.
Yep, 16.
It's a 9 for Amelia.
There you go.
Yeah.
You all believe you're being quite stealthy. And Grimtech, you turn the corner to look down. Please make a perception check.
Ah, natural one.
Hey. It seems as though you look down and do not see anything out of the ordinary at all. It seems that the few sconces are left. There's a larger opening, but it doesn't look as though it goes anywhere. It seems to be a dead end.
Just a dead end down there. Hey guys, look, ain't nothing down this way. Fuck it. Keep moseying along.
Okay. You move forward towards that second area. You turn the corner to notice another dead end, but this one seems interesting. The walls slightly shine like the clean stone of a slab slid down to cover a doorway.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go just stand in front of that and check it out.
Okay.
Amelia would like to look down that hallway as she walks past it.
Okay, Amelia, roll a perception check.
Well, you don't trust me in my eagle eye vision?
That's a 12.
The answer is no. A 12? You also notice the same thing. It seems to be a dead end. What you do notice, Amelia, is that there is a pedestal, but no statue to match it.
From where I'm at, can I see if there's can I tell if there's any writing on the pedestal or any imagery or anything?
From where you're at, you cannot. You can tell that there is one, but I would say that you wouldn't be able to pick out any fine detail from where you're standing.
Okay.
Is this? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nope, go for it.
Is there any? Is this thing completely smooth, or is there anywhere on here that I could get like a finger hold on this flat door that's in front of me?
Well, it's not a flat door; it's a slab. But you see what seems to be a bit of rough carving, maybe to almost match it to the wall that was above it. You seem like you could probably get a finger, jam your fingers underneath.
Yeah,
Just
let's try. See, I ain't skipping leg day. Let's see if I can force this fucker open.
squat it, man.
Yeah, what do you want me to roll on that one, DM?
That is an athletics check.
All right. Fuck this door. I got a 21.
Ooh. Okay. You get your fingers just under. You're unable to move it enough to get your whole hand underneath, but you slide your fingers down enough to where you think you have a decent handhold, and you lift. Oh, and as you do, you feel a slight movement, but you're unable to lift it off the ground.
Oh, fuck.
It seems like it could move, but that was definitely. It is very heavy.
Metolius will swing his shield over his onto his back and come over and help Grimtuck try and lift it.
Sounds good. Amelia, are you doing anything about the hallway, or are you just continuing forward now?
I would just continue forward,
Okay.
especially after hearing Grimtuck opening something
Yep.
or attempting
You
to.
see you see Metolius and Grimtech now standing against this pretty clean-hewn slab that seems to have fallen down, similar to the entrance. and blocking the possibly exit, possibly just another doorway to the next whatever. But as they both now reach under, both of them make an athletics check.
Hey. 20. Not natural.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Oh shit!
There we go.
It takes a moment, but with you both on either side of this thing, you're able to raise it enough where you now, both of you can get your hands underneath, and then neither of you have skipped leg day in a long time, being that you've been on your feet for so long. You reach under and lift up, and you all hear this rumbling, scraping sound as you all hoist up the slab.
All right, you guys, are we going in? I mean, we didn't really discuss it, but this thing's heavy as fuck.
You
Amelia
notice that
darts
there is
inside.
you notice that there is a archway similar to the entrance and a larger room past that. This room is not lit up by torches, but Amelia darts inside.
Yep.
So, as the two of you stand at this now open doorway, as you lift up this heavy slab and you call out for them all to run in, Amelia dashes forward and makes it inside. Elduin, Rain, you see Amelia disappear into a darkened room past the two straining individuals.
I would certainly follow.
Yeah, I'll come in as well. And when I get to the other side, assuming nothing immediately bad happens, I will attempt to help them keep the door open while they try to move through.
Okay, once you get to the other side, Elduin, roll a... So Amelia, you dash in. Rain, you follow suit. Elduin, you make it to the other side. Roll an athletics check.
All right, here are these feeble elven arms. Let's see what they can do. All right, a 15.
Wait, am I rolling too?
Are you helping to hold the door up?
Oh, no.
Oh no, fuck that.
I thought it was because you walked through the door. Never mind.
No. But you are able to... You hold on one side. This would allow at least one person to get through. Who's going first?
I mean, after you, I'm good. Unless you want to go, it's up to you. I feel like I'm pretty good here, but like if you want to go, that's fine.
Is there a handhold on the other side, the interior side?
Yes, I'm holding it. One of you come through and hold it from the other side. Come.
Yeah, I'll duck down and under and grab it from the other side and hold it up.
Okay. So you get under, and now both the elf boys on one side are holding up this door frame, allowing Grimtuck to pass through.
I'll jump on through.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be showed about it.
As you all jump through,
I
are
appreciate
the two elf boys doing anything but letting it drop?
Nope.
I'm getting my toes out of the way.
Yes, good plan. And your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So-
we wouldn't want that. Again.
There are no teenage lads who need fingers severed.
He didn't need those fingers severed, but he got them severed.
I mean, he obviously didn't need those fingers, though. Clearly. Okay, so you all find yourself in this odd pillared room. It's dark for but a moment, until, as the door slams down, a few seconds go by as the resounding sound of the door slamming echoes and then falls. Then the lights flare up, blue flame on all sides. And in front of you sits a very odd-shaped structure. It almost looks like the hull of a ship. The very front, the figurehead, shorn clean off and implanted upon the stone wall in front of you. There are pillars on either side of where you all stand now. And then on the opposite, or on either side of this figurehead, stand similar armored suits of armor, as you saw not only upstairs but also as you walked through in this maze down below. The room is now alight. This figurehead stands in front of you. The pillars on either side. What do you do?
How many suits of armor?
Roll a perception check.
Is there anything that's immediately like aggressing towards us?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Perception would be 16.
16. You take a quick spin around the room. You notice that there are 4 suits of armor, and this figurehead is interesting. It's not your stereotypical one. It's not a mermaid or some form of steed. No, this almost looks like a suit of armor in itself, large, imposing, like an armored knight heralding the call to battle.
Well, shit.
So you all stand in this room. As from where you can see, that's pretty much everything around. The walls seem pretty clean. Nothing stands upon them, minus the sconces and these oddly blue-flamed torches.
You guys want to bet that thing's gonna try to fucking kill us?
I certainly will take no chances
Why
with
don't you throw a rock at it and find out?
Hey, Elduin, maybe you should just shoot it.
I suppose I could. Just
Is that-
anything we... Do we want to
Yeah.
know that before we do anything?
Probably.
I mean, it feels like it's like also either the smart move or the really stupid move, depending on how it turns out. But like,
One of
I
the
also
two.
feel like we don't know until it
As
happens.
you're all standing there discussing what to do next, you notice something odd
Uh-oh.
as a red glow kind of breaks through this blue hue that the room is putting off as the 2 armors on either side of this figurehead, their helmets rise
Ah, fuck. Here we go.
as you hear the same sound kind of clank and echo behind you.
I chuck a rock at one of them.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's just with my strength mod, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 18.
You hit.
Tight. Kapong.
The rock clangs inside of this set of armor. It's not a very small one, a pebble at best, making a loud resounding sound, but the armor still moves and continues as it begins to rise into the air.
Fuck.
You hear this loud, resounding snap. And then the figurehead pulls one arm, then another, and then the rest of itself off the front of the ship as it lands upon the ground with a loud, echoing gong. Roll initiative.
All right.
If you say so.
Yeah, didn't see that one coming.
Oh, wait, I have advantage.
Rain
Yeah,
got a
bear-
7.
Hugs for all.
Grimtuck got a 16.
Elduin got a 17.
Rain, you got a 7, you said?
7, yep.
Grimtuck, 16.
Yes, sir.
17, Elduin.
Yeah.
Metolius?
Natural 20 for 22.
Holy fuck!
Ooh.
And Amelia.
Amelia got a 14.
Boom. So, as this all begins to happen, as the echoing sound of this odd-shaped armor lands upon the ground and the others begin to rise off their pedestals, Metolius, you stand now with your back to the entrance of this room. As the blue glow kind of envelops you, it is your turn.
The one directly behind me is how far up in the air?
It is 5 feet. It has just begun
Okay.
its ascent.
So I'm technically in melee with it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I will draw my warhammer and attack it, I suppose.
Got it. Yeah, you whip around and clang!
Would I do that? Yeah, I would. That'll be a non-natural 20 to hit.
Which
Okay.
hits.
10 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of radiant.
Okay. I'm going to move. Sorry about that. I had it muted up till that point.
Of course.
But now that that's a little bit better so that we can all hear me, Metolius spins around, Warhammer in hand. You see this floating suit of armor, shield in one hand, longsword in another, but you connect right to the center of its chest. And you do with, again, a resounding clang. You slam your hammer into it, dealing a 10 points?
10 points of bludgeoning and 7 of radiant, so 17 total.
Excellent.
And I will attack again.
Absolutely.
That'll be a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Ooh, awesome. 16 points of bludgeoning and 6 points of radiant.
Ooh. Not bad at all. Boom. So once again, another resounding hit into this creature. If it had any form of voice, it would scream, but it does not, so it doesn't. Anything else?
I will maneuver around it to the east.
Fully into the corner?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Metolius kind of sidles around the creature, allowing his party members to get an attack in as it becomes Elduin's turn.
Okay, so there's 5 enemies. One is the big...
2, 3, 4. Yep. All together.
Okay.
And the one in the center doesn't seem to have that same red glow inside of it.
What does it have inside of it?
Nothing.
Gummy bears.
It's a pinata?
You don't know until you hit it.
Well, I would like to shoot an arrow at it.
Okay.
It has love and support.
Do you move ahead at all? Do you move outside of kind of the entryway here?
Sure. Yeah, I'll move into the middle, kind of in between the first pillars.
Okay, you move up 5 feet between these first 2 pillars.
Great. I would like to shoot it with an arrow.
Sharpshooter. Got it.
That's almost certainly going to miss. That's an 11.
11 does miss.
I would like to redirect it to one of them to beside it.
Okay.
One of the other armors.
Sure.
That's a natural 20.
That natural 20 definitely hits.
Alright, so I need that. I need that. Okay. So that is 18 magical piercing plus 5 cold damage.
Did you want to go east or west with that shot?
Let's go east.
East, got it. And how much cold damage again?
5. So 23 altogether, if damage type doesn't matter.
Point of order, Dungeon Master. I did an additional 6 lightning damage on that first strike.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, no, I grabbed my Warhammer. I lied. Wrong.
I was gonna say that Warhammer, the beast.
Oh, no. Sorry.
No worries. Hey, I appreciate you're on top of it one way or another. Thank you. Let's go to Elduin. Are you doing that's your first shot, correct?
That's my first shot.
Got
Yes.
it.
Yep. I would like to shoot again.
Got it.
I'm going to shoot the armor a second time. I'm not going to use sharpshooter for this one.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Yeah.
As you fire your arrow across it, it just pings right off of the pauldron. It sticks into the wooden wall behind it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot it again with my third shot
Sure.
for a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Great. I would like to use an arcane shot.
Sure.
I am going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, which it's really good at, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I will never get tired of making that joke.
Yep. Great. I don't actually know if this is going to be as effective as I want it to be, but we'll see.
Okay. That's not in the box. Hey! Double 2s. It's at least effective enough to hit, to do its thing. What you
Sorry,
doing?
what?
What are you doing?
Shadow arrow. So it's going to take psychic damage and is going to be blinded past 5 feet for a turn. I don't know if it is immune to psychic damage or not, but I'm going to roll the dice.
Okay.
It is 8 points of magical piercing damage plus 10 points of psychic damage, and it is blinded past 5 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay. You notice that as it connects with this creature's head, you notice the arrow catch into a slot upon its helm. And as it flies in, it kind of sticks. It makes this ringing sound as it connects in and kind of batters around inside. What you do notice is that it almost seems to only make a slight indent physically. But then from out the helm, you notice this black mist start to pour out around where the eyes of this creature would be.
Okay. I am finished.
Okay.
Guys, I don't think that was very effective.
Grimtuck, you still now stand upon the entryway. You saw Elduin rush forward. You saw Metolius sidle east.
Yeah, and there's a guy to my right, and there's the one Metolius is fighting to my left.
Yes, there's a guy to the east, which is Metolius is fighting. There's a guy to the west, which is, yes, to your right.
All right, nobody's fighting that guy. I will just
Not at the moment.
go and tie him up. And I will just run up on him and swing at him, both recklessly and great weapon mastery.
Are you going to get up in his face, or would you like to kind of go over to the corner and keep his distance alive?
No, I'm gonna be right up in his face.
Got it. You get up in that fight.
Are you gonna get mad about it?
You guys know for a fact that I'm not.
Okay.
I'm all out of mad for the day.
Oh shit!
I was
That's
not
a
aware
thing.
of that fact.
Oh shit!
Nor
Yep,
was
I ran out of anger.
I'm just too tired to be mad right now.
Yep.
Guys. He becomes disappointed.
Okay, that was a natural 20.
Hey, that does hit.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do. Let's see here. I'm just gonna try and get him out of the way right away. So I'm gonna drop Orcish Fury into this guy,
Do it.
which means that I do the D6's equivalent of a fireball. So hold on a second.
Into
here.
this guy's face.
Yeah, just this one asshole. So that means out of the gate, we're talking.
It's really rude to drop Orcish Fury into an asshole. That's just mean.
Unless you're into that sort of thing.
18.
I guess so.
So it's 28 before I roll these D6s.
Okay.
Oh my fucking lord, that is the best bunch of D6s I've ever rolled. 6, 12, 22, 27, 31, plus what did I say?
28 is what you
26?
said.
28? 28 plus 31.
So 59
Yeah.
C. In one shot.
in one shot. Damn. You basically cleave this thing in two. It still hovers just a little bit, and you see that red mist kind of pouring out of the hole you have now caved into its armor and chest.
All right, well, let's just finish the job then if I think he's still standing.
He is still hovering.
All right, well.
He's not standing, he's hovering.
Yeah, difference.
All right, that would be a... With the Great Weapon Master, it is 21 to hit on the other one.
21 hits.
Sweet. That will be... 7, and then 10, 11, 12, 13. 7, 13, 23.
23. With a swift second strike, you cleave this. You finish the job, breaking this thing in half. The red mist that held it together and seemingly like formed its just gaseous body disperses instantly, and all the pieces crumble in a large, just resounding din to the ground.
All right, and I will turn around then with the remaining movement that I have, and I will try to... Is that Elduin next to that pillar in the middle of the room?
Yes.
I will try to be, if I have enough movement, be in the space like one up and to the right of him.
You have 30 or 40?
I have 40.
40? Okay, so I have 10. There you go. Right there?
Cool. Yep, that's fine.
So yeah, you sidle up next to Elduin. Both of you preparing for possibly whatever this thing in the very center is going to do.
Sweet.
Amelia, you stand now behind Grimtuck and Elduin.
Yes, I do.
Grimtuck, you do. What do you do?
Amelia is going to step forward 5 feet and be right behind the two of them.
Okay.
And then she's going to kind of like put her shoulder, or she's going to like rest her hand on her staff against the ground and put her other hand like right in between Elduin and Grimtuck and point at this dude in the middle.
Yeah.
That came off the ship and cast Toll the Dead.
Ooh. Okay. So
That's a wisdom
save?
save. Yep.
Yes. DC what?
14, I think. Let me double check. Sorry, 17. Way off.
Well, the natural 1 nor the 12 meet that 17 at all. So yeah, Toll that dead.
Don't mind if I do.
Bong.
Roll them d12s.
That's 18 points of necrotic damage.
18. Woo. Boop boop boop. Got it. You just see this, like, as it rings out, you see the edges of the helm that now pour out this black smoke seem to rust and corrode just slightly.
Good.
Anything else?
Nope, that's what I got.
Okay, we move to Rain. Rain, you see all this happening. Grimtuck has now run circles around you for a moment, but only because he moved first. What do you do?
I am going to go to the one that I think Metolius is engaged with right now. Is that
Yes.
the one still by the doorway we walked in? Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Okay.
Let's see. For an 18.
18 does not hit.
Dang. That sucks. I am going to then disengage and step back 10 feet.
Okay. As you step in to stab with your rapier, the creature head just immediately turns towards you, and the shield arm goes up just mechanically and just blocks the rapier stab. It slides off and harmlessly goes off to the side. You then step back. As the shield is up, you see your opportunity and move out of the way. How far back are you going?
10 feet.
Okay. Got it. You step back 10 feet away from the creature. Is that everything?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Metolius, the head now turns towards you. Its glowing visage seems to ready an attack as it raises its longsword high. It's gonna. That's not even in the box.
What's in the box?
So it swings at. It misses with a 10.
Yep.
As it swings down and connects into the ground with a loud clang, it comes back up with a second swing up towards you. That is a 17.
That misses.
It does. And slides across your shield with this high-pitched ring. As it misses connecting with you with its sword. It then tries to take the moment and rise higher into the air out of your grasp, giving you an attack of opportunity, but trying to fly about 20 feet up from you.
Okay, I'm taking it. Ooh, 18 plus 10, 28.
That hits.
I think I'm gonna smite it.
Are ya?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna smite you.
I'm gonna level 3 smite it.
You do that.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 2 more d8 plus 1 more d8, so 5d8 plus the weapon damage. Weapon damage is a 1 plus 8, so 9, and then 9 plus 19 plus 6, so 25 plus 9, 34 points of damage.
Woo! Good goddamn. As it rises above you, as you take this opportunity to strike it down, you connect with your sword, or your hammer, sorry. You connect with your hammer, and as you do, you clang into it, and then you just pump that radiant energy through. As you do, you slam it in, it explodes, pieces of armor go flying, clanging down to the ground, leaving it an empty husk.
Yes, awesome.
Like a fucking pinata.
Yep.
Yeah. Guess what? This wasn't filled with candy. Psych!
Oh man, you had me fooled.
Shucks! Okay. That's its turn. Moving on to the next guy. That guy is going... the held horror to the eastern side is going to fly up. And as he rises off the ground, he flies forward in a dash, trying to make it towards the creature that felled its companion. Hey, speaking of creature that felled its companion, hey Grimtuck!
Yep, I felt it.
You did. Oh, you're also one of the two people who felled things.
I do that.
You do that. So it turns towards you mid-flight and comes swinging down with its long sword. With a 24 to hit.
Did you roll 1 dice or 2, DM?
1.
Because you can roll 2.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No, 24 to hit.
I mean, it still hits.
It's not as good, though.
Yeah.
That is a total of 10 points of slashing damage as it connects with the first, and as it slashes across your chest, it then almost wheels around. You see its gauntleted hand spin back and gain purchase and come right back up to try to slash you a second time.
Bring it.
That is non-natural 20.
That does not hit.
No. Well, then it misses. You step back just in time as the blade flies back up, as this thing now hovers in front of you just a few feet off the ground.
Alright.
Follow closely.
Damage, not reduced damage.
Nah, how's that feel?
You know, I'm okay. Still,
All right.
still into the 3 digits.
Elduin, the other creature to the western side of the large hulking figurehead, rushes towards you on the ground with a clang of each step as it runs, longsword held high. Tries to swing. That is a 12.
No.
No. Tries to swing again. That is a 13.
No.
Shooting for that 1 extra point. Nope. You deftly dodge its first attack as it clangs into the ground. It tries to do that same maneuver where its hand almost spins 180 degrees to kind of gain purchase and swing back up. But you're able to just sidestep out of the way as the blade slams into the pillar next to you. You're rained with a bit of stone as it chunks in, leaving its turn. Then, let's see. Find what it can hear. So, you hear the loud, thunking footsteps of the figurehead as it starts to step forward. 1, 2, 3. It moves 15 feet ahead.
Reminder that it is blind.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Great.
It's just using... It seems to just kind of like step forward aimlessly. You even see it hit into the pillar slightly as it moves forward. But as you all stand there, you see this odd green tuft of gas kind of flow through the blackness that is blinding it. And as it does, you see it almost look as though it breathes in, and it lurches forward, and from out of its helm, a cone of green gas just pours forth across you all.
Shit.
And this is the big one, you said?
Yeah.
Got it.
It gets Amelia, Grimtuck, and Elduin, as well as the let's do that a little better. There we go. As well as the first or the last of its cronies that had moved. So all of you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Not you, baby. Sorry,
No,
Rain.
not
You don't. No, just Amelia, Grimtuck, and Elduin.
Oh, gotcha.
24.
For my saving throw, yeah, I could have done better. I got a 16.
24,
Amelia
Elduin.
got,
24, Elduin.
Amelia got a 7.
Okay. As you feel this wave of gas flow over you, as you start to breathe in, you start to cough and choke, and then pain. Just pain. As Grimtuck and Amelia take 45 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, DM, because I'm immune to poison.
Immune? Oh, well. Then, fine. Elduin, you still take...
Such disappointment.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It's okay. Elduin still takes 22 points of damage.
Oof, alright.
That's a lot of fucking poison damage.
It is. That is its turn. Top of the round, Metolius.
Cool. I just watched this thing exhale green gas all over my compatriots.
Yes.
That's true.
Uh,
And it smells bad.
It was 66% effective.
And it did a lot to Amelia and half as much to Eldwin.
Yep.
From what you could tell, Amelia almost doubles over as Elduin braces but has to put a hand upon the wall as he starts to cough. Grimtuck just breathes it in and breathes it out like it's a big fat cotton cloud.
Okay.
I'm like a vape champion.
Yeah, the vape tricks with the poison gas.
Babe champion.
Hashtag.
What to do? Metolius will. He will. He will reach to his holy symbol and call out, "My Lady of the Forest, protect them!" And he will cast Bless on Amelia, Eldwin, and Rain.
Okay. Sounds like
blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
And he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will move 30 feet diagonally from Grimtuck and flank that pseudo armor that he is to the east of him.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that works. Sounds good. You now stand behind the suit of armor that had flown over and started to attack Grimtuck.
And he will sort of like bang on his shield with his hammer and be like try to get his attention.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of his turn.
Sounds good. Elduin. As you're coughing and sputtering, you find yourself. The gas seems to dissipate.
Okay. I'll take a breath of dissipated air, and then I'm going to reach out and try to shocking grasp the armor right in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
24 hit.
Awesome. Oh, 1 second. That is. How do I use? That's a D8.
3.
3? Is it? Oh, it's 11. Oh no. Haha. 3. All right. That is 13 points of lightning damage.
Electric lightning.
Electric lightning.
It's the worst kind.
You reach out and grab onto this creature's armor, and as you do, you see the arcs of electricity just kind of flow through it. You see it like shiver as your hand shocks it.
Okay. I would then like to take move 10 feet back.
Okay. Opportunity.
It cannot take reactions because of shocking grasp.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 10 feet back. Got it. 5, 10 towards Rain, or 10 towards behind the pillar?
Towards Rain is fine.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my action surge to attack with my bow.
Okay, do that.
I am going to shoot the guy that's right in front of me first.
Sure.
With sharpshooter. And that's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Sick. Alright, that is 17 points of magical piercing and 4 points of cold.
Got it.
Alright, second shot. Same guy. Sharpshooter again. Oh, that's gonna miss. Definitely gonna miss. It's less than 10. I would like to redirect it at the big boy.
At the big boy. Got it.
Alright, cool.
Not Andre 3000.
Okay, yeah. Domo arigato. No, that's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Sweet. I will, I guess, not do anything super fancy. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the old damages. That is 9 points of magical piercing.
Got it.
All right, and then I'm going to shoot the first guy, the one that I was originally aiming at again, and that is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Sweet. And that is going to be 10 points of magical piercing.
10 points of magical piercing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As your second arrow flies, connects into a piece of the armor on the actual the thigh, just flies off as it connects in, and you see it just now hanging suspended with that red aura.
All right. That was my second arrow, right? So I think I'm going to fire my third at the same guy. Let's get him dead. That's a 21 again, so...
That hits.
Smash cut to 10 minutes later, and it's still Eldwin's turn.
You know what? I'm a fast boy. I can do a lot
I'm
of
not
things.
mad at it. It's all beneficial.
I'm going to do 9 more points of magical piercing to that same guy.
Okay, yeah, you catch in, you see an arrow just now sticking out of its chest. It just seems to be stuck there. The shaft of the arrow just kind of wobbling back and forth as it slows to a stop. But the creature buckles over under the pressure of the hit, but it still stays standing.
Did you remember your D4s?
I did. I hit with
Okay.
all of mine, so it didn't matter. But
So just remember you were blessed.
yes, I did use it for the first one. I did. Yeah. So, anyways, I think that at that I'm gonna move a little bit further away. I'm gonna move 10 more feet to the west.
Got it. So you dip. You move out of the way of this thing behind the pillar, obscuring its seeming vision from you.
Yeah. Also, Big Andre 2000 can see again.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm done.
Got it. Grimtuck.
Okay, I have a guy right in front of me, and it's just too good of an opportunity to hit him without recklessly attacking, but still getting all of my bonuses. So I will do that. I will definitely Great Weapon Master that one.
Okay.
Just a second here. Let's see. 19 to hit on that.
19 misses.
God damn it.
You see their shield come up just in time to slide your axe off of it down and hitting the ground.
Whew, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Tough nut to crack.
Really is, but I'm not gonna not try that exact same move again.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna try it once, you want to try it again, right?
There we go. That's money. That's a 23.
23 hits.
Okay. 8 plus 14, 24 damage.
You are able, as it still has the shield up, blocking that first attack, you're able to swing down upon it, catching it between its shield and itself, and connecting with a resounding slash into its armor. A bit of that red mist kind of pours out like blood rising up.
And, I'm just going to hold my spot. I got a good thing going here.
Okay, sounds good. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Amelia.
So Elduin moved to the west of me, right?
Elduin did move to the west of you, yes.
I'm going to run over to Elduin and use my action to use my healing hands to give him 11 points of HP back.
Sure.
Thank you.
And then I'm also going to use my bonus action to give him some of my healing light for another D6.
Healing.
Deal.
So you get 3 more points.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Deal 3 points of healing damage.
Yep.
You do that healing damage. Sweet. Anything
That's
else?
my turn.
That's your turn. Bringing it to Rain.
Okay, so I want to come around. So the 2 pillars that are like ahead of me, I want to come around the one to the west and try to get in a flanking position with the one with Grimtuck that isn't being flanked yet. I think I can do that in 30 feet, right?
You can. You'd be. You're getting pretty close to the big guy, but if that's okay.
Yeah, totally. I am going to attack with my rapier.
Okay.
With advantage and bless. Let's see. Maybe we thing. There we go. 23.
23 hits.
Excellent. Sneak attack. Let's see. 16, 21, 23, 24. 30 piercing damage.
As you slide your rapier into the back of this creature, as it is focusing closely upon Grimtuck, you find Purchase and just bury it to the hilt, straight through. Grimtuck, you even see the rapier come out the front of it, and as Rain rips it back out in one just fluid motion, you see the creature just, the red inside disperse, and the whole set of
sick.
armor just crumples to the ground.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Perfect. That solves my problem. I was trying to decide exactly what did I want to use my cunning action for. Okay, cool. I don't have to worry about that. I will then use my cunning action to hide, so that I stand as much behind this pillar as possible, so the big guy doesn't see me.
Okay, I will say, being that you're so close to it, you to actually use the pillar to hide, you have to move at least 5 feet away.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the base of the figure. I was looking at just the cardboard part. I thought it was 5 feet further back than it is.
No, it's right.
Okay,
No,
it's like
you're
I've
in
been
the danger
playing with
zone.
it. Did not realize that. Okay, sorry.
So if you want to use your cunning action for something else, that's fine. I would say hiding from it would be a little bit hard from where you are.
I did not realize I was going into melee with it. That's fine.
Jump inside the armor.
Yes.
Yeah, pilot it.
Pilot it.
You
Like
didn't
a
have
Gundam.
to-
If I actually thought I could
Exactly.
reasonably do that with a bonus action, I might, but I don't think that'll fly.
Reliable talent.
That's true. Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
Is that a bonus action?
cunning action. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do because I don't have any movement left to disengage and move. So I guess I will stay here.
Okay. Sounds good.
I own it.
Oh, go ahead.
Bringing it.
I was just gonna say you have your displacer cloak,
feel free.
so you're kind of
If
okay.
it,
That's true. That's true. I might be all right.
so as this continues, the creature between Metolius and Grimtuck kind of wheels around. You see its helmed head kind of spinning around, but it takes its time, and you see it finish spinning and looking straight towards Grimtuck as it raises its
Bring
large.
it, motherfucker.
Did you Great Weapon Master last time? Or
Nope.
Reckless?
Mm-mm. I did
You
reckless, as I would say.
Didn't
Yeah.
Reckless. You didn't have to. That's right. So that is that is a total of 14.
That does
Nope.
not hit.
Followed closely as it slams into the pillar next to you. It brings it back and tries to stab towards you.
Great sword. Oh, block that shit.
No. With an 8. You do. You see it coming in for a second attack, and you raise your greatsword up as it just clangs against it,
Ha!
leaving.
Not really, I mean, to say to a fucking suit of armor to talk shit.
I mean, I figured you wouldn't, but hey, you never know.
Yeah.
So, followed closely, dude, by the creature. Actually, I'm going to it does not recharge, but as it does, it steps forward a total of 5 feet. And in this moment, as it steps forward, a large resounding slam as one of its feet come down upon the ground next to you. Rain, the ground vibrates under its weight. And then quick, out of nowhere, an arm flies out towards you, trying to connect. With a 17.
Was that with disadvantage? Displacement cloak.
What's that?
Displacement cloak.
Right. Nope. That is a 14.
That does not hit.
No, because that's a natural 1.
Oh, shit.
I guess I should call it like I make everyone else, so I'm going to call low. It got high, and as it slams into the pillar, you duck under it, Rain, and it slams into it, and as it does, you hear this loud booming crash as it breaks through the pillar, and pieces of rubble start falling down. It gets hit and takes a total of 4 points. Well, actually, let's see. It takes a total of 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Rad.
Yeah, Rock's coming in for the win. Rock's the real hero tonight.
Real hero. Real hero. But as it slams into the pillar next to you, it thrusts out with its sword straight towards Grimtuck.
Aw. Should have
Hey.
made fun of it with rocks.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Save
Great.
me,
Well,
rocks.
all right then.
Ooh, man. That's a lot. That is 51 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
And just
Damn.
ran a giant slash down your chest.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Learn it now.
But you're still standing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Excellent. That is it. Oh yeah, that is its turn. Metolius, top of the round. You just saw this creature try to just crash into Rain, and then follow up by taking a huge gouge out of
Right.
Grimtuck.
Metolius would use this opportunity to try to eliminate the smaller suit of armor in front of him. 21 to hit. How
21 hits.
is it looking? Okay.
Like a beat up suit of armor.
14 bludgeoning and 6 radiant, so 20 points total. Yeah.
14, so 20 points total. You connect with that first slam into it, and as you do, the radiant damage just explodes as this thing is just pelted down upon the ground. Pieces of armor go skittering off.
I will wheel back around the pillar to the south, and I will come up behind this thing and come down on the like I'll donkey punch it with my warhammer.
Yeah.
Can I flank with Rain? Okay.
Damn it. Yes.
Effectively, you stick behind the pillar while Rain is behind the
okay.
other one. You have
It
a
was almost
decent
an
angle.
natural 20, but a 24. He will
24 hits.
not. He will not do anything. He will not smite. And
Okay.
18 total. Yeah.
18 total points of damage. You connect. It makes this loud ring as you connect with this empty piece of armor, but you deal a serious dent into its back.
I think I would move 5 feet further to the west and be directly across from Grimtuck.
Okay. Okay.
Getting out from behind your
and,
Hidden portion. Got it. Or behind
Nope,
your cover.
that's it.
Anything else? I'll do it.
So it's just the big guy, right?
It is just the big guy.
All right. Well, then I will move diagonally to the north, just like on the far side of Amelia, and I will, right there, and then I will shoot an arrow.
Yes. Shoot an arrow or 3.
All right. So first one.
Yep.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And there's no other enemies, so it just misses. I'm gonna throw my die on the ground now.
Do that.
So
You
then
make
I-
sure it
bad
knows
die.
it did wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So second arrow.
Bad
Come on.
die.
Come on. There we go. 28.
28 hit.
Sweet. Okay. Anyways, that's 6 points of cold damage and 12 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
And lastly, my third shot is that is going to be a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
All right. Sure. I'm going to use another arcane shot.
Okay.
This time it is going to. Oh no, I don't want to do that one. Never mind. All right. I am not going to do that.
Okay.
Instead, it is merely going to be 12 more points of magical piercing.
Okay. Sounds good.
And with that, my turn ends.
Followed up by Grimtuck.
All right, big fucker. What's this guy's size rating looking like? Is he a large creature?
He's a large creature.
All right. I'm definitely gonna move into his range because he's like 10 feet out from me, right?
He was like 5 feet out from you.
Okay, well I'm definitely moving up on him. Some dice here. And Matolis, you're right behind him, right?
He is.
So anything I do, like I would be flanking on him.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't need to. I was gonna try to grapple him and knock him down, but we're all just surrounding this fucker, so that probably isn't even necessary. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing on him with the Giant Slayer Greatsword.
Sounds good.
Right, that is. Oh, I didn't say that I was doing Great Weapon Master. Damn it. Well, oh well. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Yeah. That is 5. 11 damage. Not my strongest showing on that one. So,
You run up and connect with your greatsword into his shoulder, and you see it cleave a bit of the pauldron in half, but you pull it back, and the piece still stays.
Yeah, okay. Cool. And, Yeah, fuck this guy. I'm gonna take another swing on him. I forgot to say it again. Fuck me. I just did it twice in a row. 29. I was going to, but I didn't announce it, so fair's fair.
29 hits.
Yep, I figured as much. Yeah, Great Weapon Master would have hit too. Fuck me. 13 damage on that second one.
Okay. Boom.
And that is that.
As you come down with your second swing of your sword, you hand it off to Amelia. Amelia, it's your turn.
Amelia's going to step forward the 10 feet it takes to get right behind where Grimtuck was.
Yes.
And then she's going to first point at Grimtuck and give him 2d6 of healing.
Okay.
So you get 8 points of healing back.
Thank you.
And then she's going to point at this thing as she snaps her fingers and the low tone of a bell rings out as she casts Toll the Dead again.
Got it. Wisdom saving throw. Doo-doo-doo. Doesn't make it.
Uh, 19 points of necrotic damage.
Woo! More of this now. Now it's like the chest piece. Its breastplate starts to have that same kind of rust grow upon it.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Got it, Rain.
All right. Well, while I'm here, I will go ahead and attack this guy with my rapier.
Yeah.
For not probably, let's see, 17?
17 does not hit.
Nope. I rolled a 2 and a 4, and then a 2 on my blessed die. So yeah, that was not going to happen. Okay, well, I am going to... I'm going to cunning action disengage.
Okay.
And
How far are you going?
back... I'll actually move back a full, 15 feet to the wall.
5, 10, 15 to the wall?
Yeah.
Got it. Sounds good. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
Okay. Roll in to double check to see. Ooh. Got it back. As it does do this, it takes its time and... Yeah, it's going to do that. It's going to step forward out of melee with you, Metolius, giving you an attack of opportunity if you want.
18 plus
It
10,
lumbered
28.
forward.
Max damage on the Warhammer. So 16 bludgeoning and 1 radiant. Yeah, it was feast and famine on the same hit.
The radiant really was going to bring it home. As it does, as it moves forward, as it kind of lumbers up next to you, almost paying you no mind, Grimtuck, it once again lurches forward and takes a resounding, what looks to be breath if it had it, and blows out that gaseous smoke once again across both Amelia and Elduin.
Oh, it
Roll
gets
a
me again?
Yes.
I thought I would be far enough away.
You are both blessed.
Classic
At least
blunder.
I'm blessed.
It's true.
That's Constitution save, right?
Yes.
22.
22 makes it.
A natural 1
Oh no.
for 9 total. Yeah, 9 total.
Amelia, you take 45 points of poison damage.
How much? 45?
45. And Elduin, you take 22.
All right. I take 22 points.
That is its turn.
Amelia doubles over and drops to a knee. She nearly pukes.
Ho!
But you're still up?
Yup.
Shit.
Metolius, your companions have now twice over been rocked by this poisonous gas that seems to pour out of nowhere from this creature. It is your turn.
Metolius reaches up and grabs one of the 2 remaining prayer beads that glows, and he activates one of them, and his hammer begins to glow with a radiant energy as he casts Branding Smite.
Ooh.
And he runs forward. Can I flank with Grim? Can I make it around the pillar and flank with Grimtuck?
No, the pillar is literally flanking with Grimtuck
Okay.
at the moment.
I will just...
Oh, bro.
Here. Now you could... Yeah, because of its large size, you can get there.
Okay.
Yeah, you rush back and around the pillar and see across the way toward that Grimtuck is there and start to make your attack.
Natural 20, baby!
Oh!
Nice.
Okay. I think I will also smite it at level 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's gonna...
Can you do both?
Oh yeah, you can do both.
Branding Smite and Smite? That's hardcore.
Mhm.
Yup.
Get yourself a man who can do both.
Yep.
Fuck me. That was badass.
Okay, so...
That's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice.
8 times...
Holy shit.
8 times 4 is 32, plus the 2d6 from Branding Smite, which is 12, so 46, or 44, plus 8 is 52.
Yeah.
That's before you roll.
This is before I roll. 50,
That's ruthless.
52 plus 9, so 61. And then, oh my god, that's awesome. 61 plus 19, 80 points of damage.
As you connect with this
Can
creature,
I kill it? Can I do it? Can I?
yes, you can. You can do it. How do you want to do this?
Um,
Let's Matt Mercer.
Yeah. So Metolius runs up and he sort of vaults off the thing's lower half, and like he steps on a leg or something, and he vaults up and he just brings the hammer down directly on the crown of its head, and he just smashes the helmet into the body of the thing.
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Like fantasy whack-a-mole.
And there's like a huge flash of radiant light that comes through like every crevice of the armor as everything goes off, just wrecking the inside of the thing.
Yeah, the thing just, you land on top. Basically, you vault up and come down. As you do, you bring your hammer almost straight through this creature's body. Starting with its head, going down. As the light explodes out of it, you finish it off as you land on your feet, as the armor pieces just burst into just across the room. Metolius now stands there victorious.
And Pan.
Oh, that was badass.
That's the power of the forest, baby.
And the room goes silent.
Oh no.
Oh, shit. What was that
The
green
room-
stuff? It smelled sort of acrid, but it wasn't that bad.
Amelia just looks at you. Fuck you.
Yeah. You turn around and find Amelia on one knee.
Just like
I mean-
eyes are running, just like snot all over her face, just looking
I
horrid.
will.
And she's going to reach up and put her hand on her chest and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Cause fuck.
Yup. I'm actually going to use Second Wind on myself.
Okay.
I will coyly hold out a potion of healing towards Amelia. Huh?
Oh man. Alright, well, I'm gonna heal myself for 12 points of damage.
Got it.
Something.
Yep.
Oh,
Minimum
yeah.
roll though.
Amelia gets 17 HP back from her spell. And she will snatch that potion from Grimtuck.
I mean, they help.
It's a basic.
Yeah, it's just a basic healing potion.
Max healing on the healing potion.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Still under 40.
Jesus. How low did I get you, if you don't mind me asking?
5.
Woo!
I got down at the lowest,
Hey.
69.
I was at full. And
Ew.
I was at full, and I only got hit twice.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would have been a whole different scenario had I taken damage from both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those sucked.
I saved on both of them, fortunately. So the lowest I ever got was 66 because I'm a fighter, despite being a squishy ranged attacker.
Yeah, squishy ranged attacker means still fighter, so yeah, it makes sense. So you all find yourself now standing in the middle of this room. The door behind you still closed. The lights, the sconces still aglow, a blue hue around. Slight glimmers of the armor pieces that are scattered around the ground kind of catch the light every once in a while. And of course, the where the figurehead was still stands. Obviously, almost like what looks to be wood against a stone wall.
Definitely checking out that guy's sword.
Okay,
Seeing what I can see about
Yeah. Loot the room.
do it.
What would you like me to roll, Dungeon Master?
Roll me an investigation check.
Can Rain as well?
Sure.
I'm investigating my gloves.
it. I'm just investigating the sword.
Yeah,
Sure.
I got a 5.
13 for Rain.
Do you want me to roll for sword investigation?
Yes, I would like you to roll 5 and 13 for Elduin and Rain.
Yep.
And yeah, I would say roll an intelligence check, Grimtuck.
Oh, good.
I'm just saying.
Wow. Okay, I have a -1, so an 18.
That's not
I
bad.
know I know a lot about swords.
That's true. 1 point on theme.
Elduin, you don't really catch much off of the other armors around that you're looking about, and you're not really getting much from the room. Rain, are you also looking at the armors around, or what are you looking at? The room?
I guess I was more looking to see if there is there anything else in the room now that the armor's gone, like anything else of interest?
There seems to be a seam down the very center of the front of the ship where the figurehead was attached.
I'll check that out.
Okay. And Grimtuck, you find that the sword itself is large, but not very well maintained.
Oh, it's a shitty sword.
It is.
Craftsmanship's lame. This guy doesn't take good care of his stuff.
The handle does not benefit what a great sword would. It seems to be the handle of just a single-handed sword, but larger to accommodate this creature's glove, which means that it wouldn't be as versatile as holding a greatsword like yours.
I mean,
Or
I
a
could
long-
use it, but I just don't want to.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
that's what it is. I mean, it's like a one-handed big sword. I think he's just trying to show off. Fuck
It's a
this
one-handed
sword.
big sword. I love it.
Yeah. Put it, throw it back on the ground.
What was the model size? Was it large or big?
It was large.
Yeah.
Metolius is just going to look around the room and see if anything has changed about the situation since the armors have been defeated.
Sure.
Word.
So, Rain, you walked up to go check the scene, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll a second investigation check, please. And Metolius, roll an investigation check as well.
Investigation.
So it's cock-
Or actually, roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
23 on perception. I'm just looking around the room in general.
At the moment, nothing seems to have changed.
Okay.
And I got an 8 on my investigation. So, you
Dope.
know.
There is a theme from ground to ceiling of these wooden slats upon the door. That is what you got from your 8.
Okay.
There also seems to be what looked to be a place that the iron armor was set in, like a place for it to sit upon. That's high above you, though.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say, as you're standing there, Rain, you do notice one thing, that there is a slight, an odd, almost musty scent that kind of comes from behind the door.
I would probably point that out to everyone
Okay.
at the very least.
Musty.
What do you mean?
Yeah. That.
Musty? Like
Like,
what?
like an old basement, I guess. Like it just
I mean,
weird.
we're in a basement.
True.
This extra basement.
I guess like even like way more so than this room. Like noticeably worse than this room.
Whenever a
basement.
place has a foyer, it usually has a sub basement too.
Fuck, man, it doesn't seem like the most efficient place to live. I don't know. You
Having
got
second
murder
thoughts.
foyers. I just don't get it. All right, let's check out this must.
If we must.
Hey,
Fucking hey. All right.
It's like fucking T-ball in here.
God damn it. So as you walk up to it, Grimtuck, I would like you to roll an investigation check on the door.
Sure. Let's do that. I somehow managed a 0, which is a natural 1 with a -1.
Wow.
So sure is musty.
It
Sure is.
you actually you see it as a wall. It seems like someone just took the front of a ship and just mounted it on this wall and kept that thing upon it.
I'm just kind of pretend like I don't even smell the must. I'm just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
Be like, yep, sure, yep, must. It's musty.
You kind of sniff
Yep.
yourself at first. It's like, to me.
Yes, I think that might be me, guys.
After Amelia catches her breath, can she approach where they are and just knock on the wood?
Sure.
See if there's anything
Absolutely.
behind it.
Of course. You knock. Knock.
Uh-huh.
As you do, you hear it kind of echo. It seems that whatever is behind this wall or structure is hollow.
I just look
The
at
fuck?
the two of them, be like, well,
I mean,
can I do another investigation check to see if I find any buttons or levers or anything that could possibly open a door, in this general area?
Sure.
can I help
Now
her?
that I kind of
Yes, you
Rad.
may. Especially now that you kind of have noticed that there is something behind it.
Right.
That is how you help.
oh my god, 15.
15. You're looking at it. You notice, Rain, that there seem to be pretty well.
I just realized that I should have been using my
Reliable talent.
reliable talent on that. I forgot that I'm proficient in investigation. So actually, that will be a 16 instead of
Again, it's at one point that does it every time, man.
Yep.
So as you look upon the edges of the door to see if there's any buttons, what you do notice is there are well hidden hinges on the edges,
Bum,
and
bum, bum.
when you look at the very center of the door of this structure, you notice that it doesn't seem to be locked. Possibly, if you kind of garner from what you can tell, the suit of armor that was housed within it might have been almost like its lock or its bar to hold
Okay.
it shut.
Um, I'll try to open it.
Okay.
Not go in
It's
yet, but I'll open it.
yes. Uh, it seems very heavy. So
Here,
it's
let me
a
help. Let me
yeah.
give you a hand with that. I'm right there.
So both of you
I
roll
got
an
it.
athletics check.
Thanks.
No, both of you roll an athletics check.
All right, all right.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah, you're doing it. You wanted to try to open the door.
Can I
That
just give him
is
advantage instead?
I rolled a 24 for what it's worth.
Sure.
Oh, 19.
There you go. See, see.
Believe in
You both,
yourself,
yeah.
Rain.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me who believes in you. You grab on either side of this, and with a quick kind of brace, you both start to move, and the whole thing begins to open. And as it opens wide, as the two halves open like two doors, the light of the torches kind of illuminate something inside. Piles of coin
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
and
Yes.
ample items just piled high upon these
See,
in this.
this is why we're in the business. Right here. This shit. We found pirate treasure and we're not even fucking having to dig for it or anything. This is badass. This is a great day, guys.
Good day. Good day.
This is very exciting, yes. Is it like a whole room that's full of it, or what?
It is a room smaller than the one you are standing in right now, but the floor is just littered with small piles of coins, items that you can't really tell what they are from a quick cursory glance. Seems to be like
Hmm.
stuck in the midst of these piles, but it is a large sum all
Mm-hmm.
around.
I'm super glad that I fucking bought this giant hole because it would be a pain in the ass to carry all this stuff out of here.
Hmm. Are there
Oh,
any like bows or short swords or anything like that amongst the bounty?
Roll an investigation check.
Amelia looks in. She says, is there anywhere to sit down in there?
yeah, let's also start going ham on the treasure trove.
Yep.
22 on my investigation.
There doesn't seem to be any weapons by any means.
Mm.
Um, The only thing you find that could be counted as a weapon looks more ceremonial in make. You pick up this dagger that has this beautifully inlaid pommel with a black
Mm.
pearl kind of stuck into it.
Mm.
And the metal itself looks interesting. It's very bright, almost not exactly shiny like platinum, but it's definitely shinier than silver.
Hmm. Well, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold it up and kind of like look at it, and then just mumble to myself, "I will need to learn more about you later."
Okay.
And
Elduin's
then
talking to knives.
I'm just gonna like only glance at you and then carry on with what I was doing.
Okay. So do you all kind of take time to roll just a investigation over the with everyone? Elduin, you can keep the one you just.
18 for Rain.
6 for Grimtuck.
Metolius is not looking at any treasure, but he is looking for some sort of rumored tunnel entrance. So that's
Sure.
what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was so close. 11.
Are you looking inside the treasure room or outside?
That would be outside the start, I guess.
Okay. You're unable to. You kind of look around, but you don't specifically see anything at the moment as you look on the outside. Everyone else moves into the room and begins to kind of pick through what they find.
I'll move in
Uh,
and look again, I guess, and start investigating in there.
Sure. Amelia, to answer your question, there are many places to sit down, but most of them is just the floor.
Got it.
We'll clear out a spot for you once you bag up all this money.
21.
Yep. Yeah, she's like,
I
ahead.
rolled a 21 to look inside the vault for the tunnel entrance.
Okay. You see Metolius kind of like pacing the walls, doing his best to kind of search through. But as you move around Metolius, you don't find anything within this.
All right. Go ahead, Rain.
oh, Grimtuck, if you just like open the portable hole in the floor, we can just like start pushing all the gold into it.
That is a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
Just to do that. I'll just unfold it and then, yeah. We'll just do
So-
that thing.
As you're all looking around, you unfold it and open it up. You pour piles and piles of gold and what looks to be platinum coin all into this. Just mounds of it. You're just willy-nilly just pouring it in, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
and nothing
We'll
that's
count
like
later.
items, just money.
No items, though. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no items,
Yes,
just money.
coin only.
Okay.
If while we're going through the coin we find items, we would put those aside.
Except for, so there are a few items that you do find here and there. You find what looks to be a bottle stopper cork embossed with like gold leaf and set with amethysts. It's beautiful and very fine. You find that among just another pile, what seems to be of the platinum. As you kind of like parse it out, you push it in. You, Amelia, as you're looking around with them, you find a carved harp made of some exotic wood you've never seen, with an ivory inlay and what looks to be zircon.
Okay.
Grimtuck, you also find what looks to be a set of gold dragon comb with red garnets in its eyes.
Gold dragon what?
Comb, like hair
Oh,
comb.
comb. Oh, nice. I will comb my hair with it.
Okay. And Grimtuck
Curse.
disappeared.
It's cursed.
That's not
and all
good.
your hair falls out.
Bullshit.
You've been cursed with male pattern baldness.
That would be whack.
Finally, Rain, you find a small gold idol. It looks to be old enough where you don't recognize just the form that it holds. It just seems to be humanoid. But it does seem to be a small gold figure of kind of hammered gold.
I'll pocket that
Okay.
for now.
And as you all begin to you're all kind of working through this room. And as you do, and as Metolius, you continue to look around the edges. And once the final piece of gold kind of falls in, and as you're looking through the items you find, there's an odd sliding sound that rings from the other room outside of this trove.
I will fold up the hole.
Okay. Do you leave all the items?
Yeah, those are all out. I didn't put any of them in the hole.
Okay. As you fold up the hole, you place it, you put it away. Do you do anything else?
I don't know. I'm writing in the portable hole contents just pile o money.
Yeah.
And I don't know. What are we looking at? Was that the full list of the items, the ones that you read off?
That was the full list of the items. The gold and seemingly platinum. There's a lot. I would say you didn't pay enough attention to figure out how
No.
much there was.
No, that's fine. Did you guys hear
I
that shit
did.
on the other side over there?
Yes.
That came from the way we came, DM?
They came from the other room, at least.
Do you think that was
Alright,
the
well, let's go
stone
check.
door? Probably.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go just check it out.
Okay. Grimtuck walks out. And you look down the path because you can see through the pillars to the opposite side where the stone door that had closed behind you, that you had lifted up, is still closed. But then you take a quick look to the west, or to effectively coming out of the room to your left. and you see a panel on the wall has slid open, and a slight staircase going down, and rough-hewn stone of this small hidden passage.
Oh fuck! We accidentally found a door.
And then there's a
Oh, that's
staircase going
exciting.
further down.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
How
Well, fuck.
fortuitous.
What do you guys?
Yes.
I don't even know
but
what we did to trigger that.
Is there anything remarkable about the treasure room now that we've emptied it of treasure?
No.
Okay.
I think that
I'm
was
not
the
s-
best feature that it had.
It
You
was the
roll
best feature that it had. I just was curious if it has any like weird sconces or like markings or drawings or paintings or
You can always roll me a perception check, Eldon.
Does it have a magical legendary sword?
natural
yeah.
20.
That's in the back.
I
Oh,
perceive
okay.
so well.
You do. You notice something very interesting. There is a slight indent in the wall, and it's hard to tell, but now that you're kind of not paying attention, now that the gold does not glitter on the ground, you notice that there is one thing glittering in the very back wall.
Oh,
About
I
10,
walk over to it.
about 10 feet up, there is a small crystal stuck into the wall.
Do I recognize it as any like is this ringing a bell of any kind?
Roll me. Roll me an intelligence check.
I will do such.
See what bells this is ringing.
Mmm. Mmm.
I can't tell if that's good or bad.
That's an 8.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's bad.
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
It might have been just a bit of decoration that had worn away. Maybe this was much more elaborate when it first was built. But it is the only one.
Is it grabbable?
It's a little high up, but if you kind of prop yourself up or someone holds you up, you could probably try to grab it.
Is it?
I'll give him a boost.
I was like, how big is it? Because I could just send Teak up to get it.
It's about a little under fist size.
Fist size? Yeah. I'll send my owl up to go snag it with a talon.
And a bolt flies across. No.
Yeah. I understand. This is the price of doing business, but.
You fly it up, and your owl grasps its talons around it. And as it pulls back, the thing seems to pull free.
Okay. I'll have Teak drop it in my open hand.
Okay. That is a fist-sized crystal.
Pistol.
He's just about to say that.
God damn it.
Okay. What color is it?
It is clear.
Pistol colored.
Pistol color.
It is brown.
Off brand.
I was gonna say it depends on what is this before or after. So
Yeah. Well, what sorts of clean procedure was taken?
Just put it through the dishwasher. It'll be fine.
Not enough.
This is.
yeah, go for it.
I'm just gonna say this is interesting. Does anybody recognize this?
Do I recognize it?
You can roll. I'd say roll an intelligence check.
I don't. I rolled a 7 plus 2, or 7 plus 1, 9, 8.
An intelligence check?
Yes.
I'm not gonna roll.
Amelia rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're putting up Grimtuck numbers.
Yeah, with my -1.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Whoa.
You and I have the same intelligence score?
Yup,
Amelia?
Amelia's
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Wise. Now, Rain, on the other hand, you, in your travels, especially in your line of previous work, may have known of a person or two to leave something behind so that they may keep watch upon valuable items.
Great.
Mm.
I will point this out. Would I have a word for it, or just like Like
It's a,
it's
CC,
It is
it's a
called-
CCTV crystal.
It's QC TV, quartz crystal TV.
Perfect.
No, you would just hear it be you were told it's just a seeing stone.
okay. I think this room might be being watched, guys.
What, like right now?
By who?
Well, and I
Like-
relay the information.
Okay, so all the sorry, we knocked over your cobwebs and your shitty armor and took your stuff, guy who hasn't been here in 50 years.
I mean, fair,
Indeed.
fair.
I am going to put it in a little. Well, sorry. I think that I should best put this into another dimension, but we should take perhaps a rest before we carry on.
Yeah,
Probably
probably
a
right.
good
I
idea.
got,
I'm gonna stick the crystal into a little side pocket of my quiver,
Okay.
which is the,
Yeah.
quiver of holding.
I got
Before that happens, Amelia's gonna ask, does anybody need any healing before we do that?
I mean, I'm probably okay compared to you guys. Y'all look a little
Yeah, I'm
fucked up.
all right for now. That's for sure.
Actually feels good.
Metolius?
Like, collect a few scars from that one.
I'm all right.
Okay. Look at this stab wound. You think that's gonna scar up? That guy got me really good. Like, I'm not asking for like healing
Glenn,
or
how about
anything,
you?
but, like, you think it's gonna do anything?
I should be fine with a short rest, but I am a little injured right now.
Yeah, you guys are breathing kind of funny.
I have the worst taste in my mouth.
How injured? Because Amelia's pretty banged up.
Yeah, you do you.
Okay. Amelia is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
no, I'm just gonna hit that myself.
You all find yourself sitting within this treasure room. After a short rest, you have taken a moment to bind your wounds once again. After piling all of the gold that you could find, leaving the items behind, a panel has opened up. What do you do?
1 second, I'm healing.
God damn it.
I guess we should probably go fuck with. Oh, that's weird. What did we do to open that door? Did we do a thing or did it just do the thing?
Well, I don't think we did anything.
I have no idea.
Does that bother anybody?
A little bit.
I'm gonna take
It is
extra rocks.
odd.
Extra rocks.
Yeah, so we can like trigger traps, or if there's any more armor things, we can throw it at them. Like, you just saw the ones back in the hallway. I fucked that guy up. Like, one rock took him out.
It's true.
So I should just start throwing rocks at all of them. I think the key is you got to get them before they turn on.
Yep. I
Because
think
the other
that
ones
is-
just went down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You were so efficient back in the hallway that the other ones didn't even want to fight. So,
Yeah, they were terrified.
yeah.
Well,
So yeah.
I'm gonna grab one of the big fucking rocks that fell from the ceiling.
Yeah, do it. You grab one of the rocks that were left over by the giant iron creature that it was slamming and breaking pieces off. And as you do, you continue forward. You see again to the west a small panel about 10 feet wide, about 10 feet tall, that kind of spirals down to a lower level.
All right, let's go check it out. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I will say, just out of that last fight, I was a bit bummed because I realized I had a third attack after that natural 20, and I should have thrown a rock at that guy. And I thought of it after my turn was over, and I was legit bummed for a second.
I'm sorry.
So it was on me. It's on me. So
It's true.
You gotta remember that stuff.
I never remember that stuff. So, all right, let's do this shit.
Okay.
I'll take point.
Let's get a marching order.
I'll be towards the back.
Okay.
I'll be near the front.
Metolius will be in the very back.
Okay.
I'll be in the middle.
Got
I'll
it.
be hump elf.
Hump elf. Is that what that's called?
Is
What
now?
are we talking about?
I don't think that means
The
what you think
middle
it
elf
means.
is hump elf, right?
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Yeah. I do not believe you're using that correctly.
I don't know what you guys are talking
I
about.
believe they call that the Lucky Eladrin.
No, that's where you find one.
It's the Whopper. I'm just the middle bun.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay, so as you begin to descend into this now open staircase, you find what looks to be a long hallway at the bottom of the stairs, going off farther than your eyes can see, even your eagle eyes there, Grimtuck.
It's a really far hallway.
Yeah.
Is it lit?
It's so
Party.
Lit AF. No, it is not. It is dark.
Amelia will reach into a pouch and pull out a vial with a dead butterfly in it. Or, sorry, firefly.
Got
and kind of throw it up in the air, and it's going to take flight and light up, and as she casts light on her staff.
Sounds good. As you do, you notice that this hallway extends quite far. Even the lighting of your staff doesn't reach the other side. And this goes, from as best you can tell, goes towards a northeastern direction.
Do we know where these tunnels were supposed to go? Like the ones that we heard were going to be in this house? Just that there
No, you
were-
just knew that they exist.
Okay.
They had something to do with the Pirate King, but we don't know where they lead.
It's true. But yeah,
Well,
as you...
It's a pirate king. It would make sense that it was a back door to the docks or some other route of seafaring.
Depending on the angle of this tunnel, I would say... Actually, roll me... This sounds weird, but roll me a survival check, everybody.
I'm good at that.
I'm a survivor.
17 to Grimtuck.
18 for Rain.
8 for Amelia.
Dirty 20.
19 for Metolius.
Most of you. Amelia, I say you're unable to exactly tell. Like, you got the base direction, but you can't pinpoint exactly what that would entail. The rest of you kind of remembering the directions and the locations that you had passed, you could see this possibly going to the docks from its angle, but you're not sure, not being able to see the end of it. So I'm just more so, Elduin, you may not be mistaken in that.
I may not be mistaken. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
All right, well, let's see where this goes.
Can I smell salty seawater?
Take a perception check. Or a sniff.
A sniff.
A sniff.
22.
Ooh, you make a sniff. It does not smell like salty seawater.
Okay.
You said the room was being watched behind us, right?
Yes. Oh,
Should
I apologize. I was going to identify that on our break.
Ah.
It's probably a good idea.
So as we're retroactively saying you identified it during the short rest?
That was my plan.
Okay. As you identify it, you notice it to not only kind of be imbued with divination magic, but it seems to be a scrying focus.
Oh. This is an implement of scrying, a scrying focus, if you will. Which does mean that something could be looking through this on the other side.
You have no way of telling if it's like active right now or not, or anything?
Would Identify tell me that?
I don't think it would.
Probably not.
Okay. This should definitely go back into the bag because we don't know who or what might be watching.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'm gonna put it back in my quiver in like a side pocket,
Yep.
little utility pouch, and it is now in another plane of existence.
Put it in your flesh pocket. We all know that's where pistols go.
You're not wrong, but I'll leave that one up to Elduin.
Anyways,
The old brown pouch.
Family-friendly content.
Woof. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, so Amelia's gonna say, should I set up an alarm in case somebody decides to follow us?
That's not a bad idea.
Follow us what from where we just came from?
Yes.
Yes, maybe at the top of the stairs.
Sure, go for it. It just seems I don't know. I don't feel like anybody's been in there for a long time, but yeah, dude, go ahead. Who knows? Can't hurt.
It'll take me a few minutes.
All right, we can stand around here.
I mean, I think it's better safe than sorry, personally.
Do it. Like, can we just be doing this as the last like 10 minutes of our short rest?
Unless
Yeah,
we're doing
I
it in
mean-
the hallway.
Where you're talking, I mean, you did your identify spell as a retroactive situation, so that's fine if you wanted to have it be like
A result
what
of
was
that
going on.
conversation.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah. Then yeah, I cast alarm on the entryway into this tunnel.
Okay, sounds good.
Alarming.
Not yet, anyways. So you continue down now with the light in Amelia's staff. You move farther down this pretty old but well maintained hallway. There isn't a lot of rubble. There are a few cobwebs in the corner, but you notice that what you would expect to be, I mean, by all rights, a tunnel damn near 250 years old would probably have ones across like completely covering directions in this tunnel, but they are not.
Can we see evidence of it having been used recently, like dusty footprints kind of thing?
Roll me a perception check. Actually, roll me a survival check. Sorry.
An 18.
I'm throwing a lot of
19?
natural ones tonight. So yep.
Excuse me. With that 18, Elduin, you notice that there seem to be a few small footprints here and there.
Okay. They seem the size of these footprints. When we say small, are we talking like tiny, small, medium, large? Probably not large.
Kenku, whatever.
Yeah.
Small.
Small. Okay. I'm just going to point it out and see. I think there are some small footprints there. Do you see them?
Once pointed out in the light, they're actually a little bit easier to spot.
I'm not seeing them.
It's because he's
Grimtug is
clearly.
oblivious. That's fine. Yeah, the light is behind him. He's shading the whole thing, and he's stepping on them as he goes.
Oh, where are they at? Fuck.
Are they going toward? Are they going the same direction as us, or are they headed back towards the treasure room?
With that roll, they seem to be going in both directions.
In both directions. Okay.
It's hard to tell exactly how old they are, but they are there in the dust.
Okay. Seems to have been some route that was traveled back and forth by whoever made these.
I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, it's true.
As you continue forward, farther and farther down, you've now, I mean, by all rights, you can tell that you've made it a good few blocks away from the mansion. Is there anything you'd like to do as you go that distance?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I mean, keep an eye out for more footprints.
Sure.
But
I'd
Listen.
say
I'd like to listen carefully.
perception check then, please.
17.
The only sounds you hear are your own at the moment.
Okie dokie.
As you continue forward down this hallway, the light still shines. It seems to kind of take a slight curve, not allowing the light to catch the entire hallway anymore. As it continues farther down, you now have made it at least 3 blocks from what you can tell. As you do, I'd like you now to roll a perception check as you continue forward.
Sight or hearing or smell?
Sight, please.
16 for Rain.
23.
15 for
22
Metolius.
for Amelia.
And 14.
Hey, all of you happen to see just at the very edge of your vision, all the way down at the end of this hallway, once you finally take that turn, there seems to be what looks to be a small peaking of light at the very bottom of what looks to be a door.
Well, fuck yeah.
Like underneath a door or an open doorway with some like filtering through?
Underneath a door.
Okay.
What is the door made of?
It looks to be reinforced wood.
Reinforced wood, okay. Is it a double door or a single door?
Single door.
Okay.
A small handle on one side, and then metal plates across the wooden door with rivets and bindings to kind of hold it firm.
Is this the termination of the corridor, or does the corridor keep going?
It seems to be the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Let's go check that out.
Might as well.
Agreed.
Well, Grimtuck, maybe you should go first.
Yeah, I'm into that.
So you make it up to the door.
Hey, so I have an idea, guys. This might work, it might not. Or I might just be trying too hard here. But, what if I, like, lay down the hole, but then I can maybe, like, scoot it under the door, and then I can just jump in the hole, and then just jump out on the other side of the door. Does it work that way?
Don't think it works.
I don't.
No? Yeah, I still think I could just, like, scoot the hole once we lay it down, like, move it. Is that how it works?
You can always try.
Don't try.
That's DM for you shouldn't do this, bitch.
I was just asking you guys. All right.
Being
I mean,
that
that
the
would
hole is
Be
wider
quite
than...
impressive if that was a possibility.
Yes.
All right. Well, never mind. It's fine. Hey, Rain, you want to take a crack at this door?
Sure.
Is the door locked?
No one's tried it.
I will check to see if it's locked.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation.
16.
Oh, I have... My head
16?
disappeared.
Heyo. It does seem to be locked.
Then I will pick it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really want to break the door, is what I was thinking, because I kind of want to live in this place.
24.
24?
Yes.
Yeah. With a quick slide of your tools and a quick flick of your wrist, you hear the click of the lock unlocking. And as you remove your tools...
I got it. You guys want me to open it?
While she's picking the lock, can I take a listen to see if I hear anything on the other side?
Sure. Absolutely.
16.
Doesn't seem to be anything on the other side that you can hear.
Okay.
Just gonna pull out my bow and be prepared to shoot at something.
Okay.
Cool. I open it.
You open it. The light meets with Amelia's as the door swings open. The room itself is about 30 feet wide, with about 20-foot high ceilings, and goes back well into about 60 feet. Along the edges, you see a few doors going off to either side, about 3 on each. And in the very far end arise a slight pedestal, or at least a kind of a second raised floor, just about 5 feet above, giving like a place to set a throne upon. There is facing towards you at the very back of the room, sconces lining the walls, and as they are, a small figure sits in the throne at the far end.
Oh, fuck.
Do
How
we
small?
recognize?
Pretty small.
What does this figure look like?
The figure is an olive-skinned, black-haired, what looks to be a halfling. He has large gold chains around his neck, and he sits with a glass in hand, as the other hand spins a dagger on the arm of the chair.
And he's the only person in this room, and there's no other doors or hallways leading out of this room?
There are 6 doors,
Oh, shit.
3 on either side. He is the only person at the moment that you can see. As he sits there spinning that knife, that dagger, on the arm, he kind of looks at you, puts down his glass, and just beckons.
I'm gonna march in that room like I own the room. Like that's my room.
Like it's my room.
Like it's my room. And kind of look around and sort of, kind of in a cocky manner, kind of take measure of the whole place. Nod a little bit
Yes.
as I make my approach.
As you do, he kind of stops and looks at you and goes, I need to ask you now. What are you all doing here? And why have you happened to be digging in places you shouldn't be digging in?
Can I have put my mask on before I walked into the room?
Yes. Please.
Sure.
Great. I'm wearing my mask and I will not say a word.
Okay. No tongue. Got it. That's just going with the storyline.
Sure.
And he kind of looks at you and goes, again, as I asked, why the fuck are you digging in places you shouldn't be digging?
Who's to say we shouldn't be digging there? It looked to me like it was kind of left behind. A couple pieces of armor laying around. This is a nice place you have here. It's really hard to find.
Thank you. And as he says that, you see what looks to be a blue-skinned, white-eyed tiefling with short, like kind of cropped hair hung behind his horns, walk out from behind in long robes and black claws kind of curled around this staff. And he goes, I like it that way. I like it hard to find. It makes my job a lot easier. So again, I ask, what the fuck are you all doing?
Rain's gonna ask in Thieves' Cant, what is your job?
And he's going to respond, not answering such stupid questions.
Also in
As
these
he says, yeah.
Okay.
As he says that, he kind of claps, and the 6 doors fly open. And one after another, about 50 other people just flood in and stand like along the wall facing you all, doing nothing but standing there.
You say 5-0?
Yup.
5-0.
Are they-
Okay.
Do they look like what do they look like? Are they armored? Are they just normal dudes with weapons? Like, what are we talking about?
They seem to be lightly armored, with somewhat all armed, in varying ages, races. All of them look pretty rough and tumble, though.
They look piratey to me.
I would say you could say that. And he says once again, and you see the tiefling kind of move over to his side and whisper something in his ear. And he says, "Fine, let me ask you. Not many people are so persistent when they walk into that manor. Usually they either die or run. Why were y'all so persistent in finding your way here?"
You know, we're just a curious lot. I guess it's safe to say that persistent is exactly what we are. But you might want to ask better questions. I think that's really more the situation. Like, maybe, who are we? Or why are we here? That would be a smart place to start.
As you say that, Grimtuck, you hear the squeak of the door as the final last few people kind of eke around the sides and just close the door behind you. So then, if you think I should care so much, who are you and why are you here?
Me. I'm the beast in black. I'm the remnant king of the dead tide. The fifth angel of the hollow sun, whose name sows poison upon the wind itself. I am Grimtuck of the Shattered Chain, and we're the Black Company. We're here to find the Pirate King.
And he just starts laughing. And as he does, all of the people around him start laughing too. Well, it seems like your lucky day, boy. I think you found him. And I think that's where I'm going to end it.
I thought that was coming.
Yes.
Hey guys, Chris here. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /theswordcast, or check out our website at www.swordcastadventures.com for updates, up-to-date maps, and character and player bios. If you want to help support the podcast, for $5 a month, we have a special Patreon-only Tomb of Annihilation game that Metolius or Matt Allspike has been running. Not only that, we also have a few awesome other rewards too. Check it out at patreon.com/theswordcast. Though it is on hiatus for the current pandemic problems that we all are facing, we do have a Twitch channel at twitch.tv/swordcastadventures where we run a Waterdeep Dragon Heist game, which has been a blast, and DM'd by Amelia or Justin Dixon. Surely follow us and check it out. We will do our best to get back to it as soon as it is safe to meet up again. We can't wait to see you all there. Overall, from the Swordcast family to yours, we hope that you're all staying home and safe, that we all can make sure to see each other soon, not too soon, that you're washing your hands, not touching your face, and enjoying our podcast and hoping that it gives you a little bit of respite in these crazy times. Be safe out there, and you'll hear from us soon. Bye-bye.